Here we are, first game of the final week of AFL 22XX, Orlando and Jacksonville. Orlando is 11-2. Jacksonville is 11-2. Orlando is 7-6. Both teams are in the playoffs. Jacksonville is the number 1 seed throughout the playoffs. Orlando is the number. Sorry, probably cold up. Orlando is the number. They're tied with Tampa for the 3 seed, but Tampa has a tiebreaker. So if Orlando loses this game, they're automatically number 4 seed, playing Jacksonville next week, which would send Tampa to Albany automatically, regardless of what happens in Tampa Bay's game against Pittsburgh off camera, because it's not a game of the week. And by the way, every other game will be recorded from this point on. Okay. Schmitz, kick it off to start the week. Oh gosh. It's away. Sorry about that. That's disgusting. Anyways, Orlando's quarterback is Michael Bishop. He's flank. His halfback will be. Oh wow! Wait, what? What? I got instant replay. That was crazy. What? I've never seen that. It's like the tuck roll, but basically it's a standard tuck roll looking play. Except TT Tolliver, the ball bounces off EJ Burt's butt, and TT Tolliver just kind of scoops it up. That is how you start a game. That is how you start a game. My gosh. Well, I guess I can introduce Jacksonville's team now. Quarterback, they have John Dutton up in their fullback wide receiver number 32 right there is Chad Dukes. That is Greg Hopkins, the receiver linebacker for the team. Steve Smith, no relation to the one for the Panthers from the same era, is their offensive specialist, and TT Tolliver is their receiver defensive back. Take the ball before I'll next play introduce the offensive line. Got by TT. 6. Now I introduce the offensive line. I'll call one place so I can do that actually. You can't look at the numbers on them, but number 93 is Greg Krause, who was in Orlando previously. Number 96 is EJ Burton. Number 5, I believe, is Clarence Lawson, I think? Manny Lawson? I actually don't remember. I'll have to do it on the instant replay. Actually, I'll check right now so I can get the guy's name. I really don't remember. Okay. Oh, Mike Landry. There you go. All right. Now to introduce Orlando's defensive specialists, you have Kenny McIntyre as defensive number 1. Defensive specialist number 2, I believe, is Clevion Thomas, acquired from a trade from San Jose mid-season. And TT Tolliver with a touchdown. So you got the interception and the touchdown to start the game off to give Jacksonville a 6-0 lead. By the way, Jacksonville did play in 20XX, and they were 11-2 at this exact same spot, playing Tampa Bay that time for a division title. However, Jacksonville was in Tampa at 10-3 Tampa. TT Tolliver got the game-winning touchdown as time expired, except he played for Tampa that time. Now he plays for Jacksonville, and actually, holy cow, I just realized TT Tolliver's won the Southern Division all 3 years. You want to win the Southern Division, just get TT Tolliver. Yeah, because he played in 20XX Tampa, 21XX Orlando, and 22XX and now 22XX Jacksonville. Bishop's pass to Levy. Oh, incomplete. Pass to Douglas on the outside. Gets to just about out. Oh, wow, to introduce Orlando's offensive players. Cursor is quarterback, Michael Bishop. Receiver defensive back, Phil Glover. Corey Fleming is the Orlando's receiver and linebacker. Henry Douglas is their Harry Douglas is their offensive specialist, and DeAndre Levy is their normally it's Barry Wagner, but DeAndre Levy is their current receiver defensive back. Normally that'd be Barry Wagner, who's a custom-created player because he's not in the game, although we did play real life 2006. But I custom created him 90 overall because, you know, he'd be old by that point, but he's still Barry Wagner, so, yeah. Kicker, by the way, for Orlando was Clay Rush. And next time I start with Orlando's ball, I'll have to introduce the offensive line. Kick from Clay Rush, and Jackson will get the ball back. Alright, now I've gone over this. I should go over the other play circumstances after week 13, the rest of the games. Their team records currently are Orlando last week beat Jacksonville, beat New England to clinch a playoff spot. Orlando is now 7-6. Jacksonville is New England was now 5-8. Pittsburgh is 3-10. They're the worst team in the league. They're out of the playoff chase. Oh yeah. And Jacksonville's Albany's 9-4. They're gonna get 10 wins. The 2 seed. Tampa is 7-6 tie with Orlando, but excuse me. There we go. With Oliver. It was our morning goal. I'm feeling almost today. Ooh. Probably some water. I'll do that in the next one. Yeah, I'll do that after I score a touchdown. Because I'm probably going to score a touchdown right here. Touchdown, Steve Smith. Alright. There's a little touchdown victory animation, like, yeah, I got the touchdown. So I'm going to got the water, ruin the exposure of my camera. The game's going to auto-call something for me. The game has not called my actual thing yet. Okay, that's interesting. Whatever. Brace the line. Glass of water, and right before the non-existent delay of game penalty. It's good. Alright, so Jacksonville now leads 7-14 right before the end of the first. Kick is up. And the kick is good. Wait, he actually says Wagner? Wagner's not. There's no player in the game who actually has the last name Wagner. Huh. I guess Wagner. I guess Wagner was a. I guess they people knew they would create Barry Wagner. That's interesting. Oh, maybe because I think there was an NFL player named DeJuan Wagner. Maybe I don't know. I don't know if you know what I'm thinking of. I mean, again, this is basically just like a slightly modified Madden. It just uses the PA announcer. That's all you really need. I mean, most of the stuff is crowd noise. And that's going to be a quick pass to Douglas on the outside. Picks it about 4 or 5 yards. Now to introduce Orlando's offensive lineman as I promised. I'm going to have to do it in the next play because I don't think I can actually. So, the center is Dan Looney. The outside you have, I believe, Alan Roth. And you also have Curtis Easton, 55, picked up in a mid-season trade. Orlando's weakness this year has been their offensive line. Oh, he's going to chase me. I can at least get like 2 or 3 yards with that. Bishop, by the way, is the fastest quarterback in the game, but because you always have that Jack linebacker, he's not as useful as, say, Vic was in Madden 04. Despite being, I believe, the exact same speed, actually, as Vic in Madden 04. Well, that is based off the 06, that Madden 06 engine, not the Madden. That was a terrible pass. That was a terrible pass. Again, this is me playing the game on CPU, so that isn't entirely my fault. Not like some AI doing a dumb thing. You didn't know, this game's AI is not the best. I'll also look for everything to happen. Huh. Toss to Hopkins. It's about, it's 2 or 3 yards. Now I gotta do, I gotta introduce Jacksonville defense next. Which I'll do that real quick. Yeah, Curtis Easton, 55 from Chicago. Alan McConnell. Albert McConnell, I think. And then there's Dan Looney and acquired. Okay, there we go. Just want to make sure I got it right. I believe Looney was actually a backup at San. In real life, of course, he played for the Philadelphia, but he was a backup for San Jose in this game. It was a backup for San Jose because I put him there as a backup in AFL 21XX. Now to go to the National Conference standings. In the Central, you have Grand Rapids number 1 overall, 9-4. By the way, Grand Rapids has yet to be anyone that's better is better than 5-8. But they have a really weak schedule. Dutton on the pitch to Hopkins, can't quite get back to the line. That's gonna be fourth down. Fourth down for Jacksonville. They go for a field goal. Game says kick field goal. I'll just kick field goal. Kick is up, and kick is good. Jacksonville now leads 17-7 after Orlando's failed turnover. Orlando turned over the ball again. By the way, in the previous meetings, Orlando was absolutely embarrassed by Jacksonville, giving up, I believe, 170 points in 2 games. I know the highest scoring game was Jacksonville's 91-point game in Week 6 in the first one between the two. In the first one between the 2 teams, and then Jacksonville and Orlando again gave up about, I want to say, 75 in their second meeting. Now, that was before Michael Bishop happened. Speaking of Bishop, 5-yard run. Not good stats for Bishop on the air. Again, that's actually about as accurate as he was in real life. He was a terrible quarterback passing, but he could definitely run. Speaking of running, though, he doesn't need to do that. Henry Douglas touchdown for him. Sorry about that. I have to do 1 second. Oh, stupid. I don't know why I hate my hand when it's like this. We're going to go over a few things that make arena football a fast-paced and exciting game. Let's start by talking about the arena you're playing in. The AFL field is 50 yards long and surrounded by dasher boards on all 4 sides. The dasher boards are considered inbounds. A ball carrier in contact with the boards is still considered in. There are 4 hash marks on the field. The ball will always be spotted on the closest hash mark to where the ball was considered down. If down in the center, the ball is spotted on the left. Gotta love interrupting recordings to wash your hands 5 times. And yeah, I know it's only been 3 times. It says 2 times to wash my hands and 1 time to get that water. That was no good because I wasn't paying attention. Anyways, Jacksonville and Orlando. Jacksonville's about to get the ball here about 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the first half. 13-17. Goes back, and that's going to be a touchback down to the 5-yard line. In real life, by the way, that probably would have counted that as going out of bounds and take it to like 20. But, hey. Video game got better. Video game got the motion tracker, so to the 5 it goes. By the way, I turned injuries off completely because, you know, it can be a little annoying. Alright, I already introduced that. I can get the ball to the line. I already introduced it. Oh! Look. Yeah, you got it wide open. 96 didn't even, Landry didn't even block him. That wasn't Landry, that was Burt. Burt didn't even block him. By the way, these uniforms are an attempt to replicate the 2011 Sharks uniforms, and that's going to be complete. Yeah, Clavion immediately knocked that thing down immediately. Alright, 4th and long now for the Sharks. They got, the kicker doesn't have the best foot, so they're going to try to see if they can get some more yards at the very least. By the way, that was John Dutton's first incomplete pass of the game. Wow. Well, let's see if they can get going. Hopkins got the first, but not much. But Greg Hopkins, real life, he was in Los Angeles, the LA Avengers, and 21X. Actually, also in LA Avengers, and I put him on Jacksonville here. Again, Jacksonville is the mishmash of the teams that aren't in the game. Like Chad Duke's in Philadelphia, and then he was in New York that game. Dutton was, of course, is the cover boy of this game. That's why the only reason he's even on the roster. But he was the game's cover boy, so gotta put him in the league somehow. Don't know I'm gonna put him next year if I do it next season. I might just go straight to the tournament. I don't know. And the tournament, of course, being short pass to Tolliver. Tolliver gets about 5 or 6 yards. Alright, they're down 5 now. Another short KT Tolliver catch. We'll get the first down. Oh, they're doing it. But you never want to play cover tight, especially with Kenny McIntyre, because he's great for blocking passes, but he is slow slow. That didn't matter though, because the Atlanta line rushed right through, and then now I kick a field goal. Oh, we're playing as Orlando's defense. Orlando, because the 1 minute warning. I'll just play as Orlando's next drive. That balances out. Yeah. You know, Orlando like Jacksonville's next. Oh, that's gonna be a miss. Yes, it is. No good. That's, by the way, another common animation that causes fumbles. Bishop. Douglas using his great speed Billy Parker. Now to introduce the a whole quarter later, yeah. Now to introduce the Jacksonville defensive backs. You have Billy Parker, number 7, and I believe, no, Jimmy Friesel, Orlando's backup receiver at. Excuse me. Specialist. Ugh. Wagner on the pad. Wagner on the street gets it right to the end zone. Touchdown, Barry Wagner. All right. This one now will be the last play of the first half of the Orlando leading on Jacksonville, 20-17. 4, 3, 2, 1, and please don't miss this extra point. Good. Okay. I think I can go through the 2-finger method correction. Why do I'm tilting it wrong? Yeah, I'm tilting it wrong. Anyways, 2017 Orlando leads. I'm gonna skip that weird cheerleader animation because it's kind of creepy. That looks like marionette dolls. Anyways. Yeah, they don't. Okay, so they're playing some lines the guy did not. They had, of course, some new lines like players aren't in the NFL, like Moya Moore. Like obviously, like if Moya Moore got a touchdown, or Moya Moore got a catch, or not right there. Obviously, that guy's not that. There's no name Moya Moore in the NFL in that era, so they'd have to come up with or like Eason or something more obscure last name. Anyways, yeah, Orlando's defense. All right, who's on them? Corey Flynn, by the way, was on 20XX Jacksonville. He was on 21XX or 20 began 20. Yeah, he was on 21XX New York, and then he was on 20XX Orlando. I think he also played in Orlando real life for a couple of years, but he was mainly known for playing on Nashville. Tipped away by Barry Wagner. Aaron McConnell. Listen, Aaron McConnell. And wow, Greg Hopkins dropped on what would have been an easy first down ball to help call out the Sharks. Jackman got to go for him on 4th down. Surprised not kicking the field goal, even though they didn't miss the last one. This time Greg Hopkins does catch it, and he barely gets the first down, down to about midfield. Alright. Crap. Not a fumble. Do something real quick. I'm gonna that glove on so I can get this snot on my nose. Ugh. This next play it's off. I'm not going to counter against the Riders, and I'll change over to play. No nosical difficulties. Yeah, that's nosical difficulties. I like that. This one off my hands. I'm actually wearing the damn glove to, keep the snot on my hands, and it's a glove I can curl it and drop it in the trash can. But yeah, I have a trash can. Not a big one, but a small one. Anyways, now I'm playing with Jacksonville's offense. It is 20 Jacksonville down. Of course, they need to get a lot of points there. They're down in 10 now. And this is the only thing that determines seeding left in the American Conference. So the other two American Conference games, Albany, New England, which will be recorded, and Tampa Bay, Pittsburgh, which will not be recorded, will have no meaning at all for the playoff seedings if Jacksonville is able to win. If Jacksonville loses this game, then Orlando will be then Tampa Bay's result over Pittsburgh will determine how that works. Tolliver short, 4th down, no turnover on downs. The ball goes back to Orlando. Kind of a low-scoring third quarter. Which was a really low-scoring game, 20-17. Mostly, it's weird because Jacksonville's like the best offense in the league. Tampa Bay, they usually know for having a lot of defense. I guess Orlando's kind of in the middle. They have this awkward situation where, when Bishop's hot, he gets hot. When he gets cold, he gets cold. He's been cold a lot more often than hot in 22XX and 21XX as compared to 20XX. In 20XX, he was almost never cold. He was hot all year long, and he guided a really underachieving Grand Rapids roster. That was terrible. But it worked. It almost worked to a... Jeremiah Mays, that was the guy named? It almost worked, though. Just rolling around like an idiot and just throwing the ball completely no look, and this ain't Mahomes or whatever. Or Matthew Stafford. Toss to Wagner. It's about 5-6 yards, but now it's 4th down for Orlando at midfield. Okay, the game says no go. I'm gonna ignore the game. I'm gonna go for a field goal because I can always get a 2-point conversion on a touchdown to make it a 2-possession game. Yeah, at some points. There we go. That should be good as long as I get this thing straight. No, fuck. Nope. Shit. Oh yeah, I'm recording. Oh boy. Back to Jacksonville. Alright, now back to Jacksonville. Let's see. Oh, it's 20. They're back up by Bailey. I don't know who the hell he's on. Let's see. Oh, Ben Ross. Dude, just Ben Ross. He's been Tampa Bay 20XX, Dallas 21XX. Alright. 13 for 20 with 2 touchdowns, 107 yards on. That's a good performance for the NFL. It's looks a little low in the yards, but hey. That's incomplete. Yeah, I just realized as soon as I should have thrown to A, not X. Well, Orlando's back in the field. Really low scoring. Am I gonna have an all 0-0 third quarter? I don't think I've actually had one of those yet, but I might. I'm gonna have an all 0 quarter. Huh. Oh. Sack right there by Sack right there by I believe it was Eason? No, it wasn't Eason. No, it was Landry. I was Landry in them. Yeah, Landry's 95, and then Gabe Burke 96. Was not what I meant to throw to. I meant to throw to A, but whatever. Actually, I hit the B button, but I meant to hit the A button. Although it looked like it was going to go to A, but still. Anyways, wow, that is a horrible third. I'm playing like crap this game. I'm playing utter crap this game. 3rd down and 15. Oh dear. Oh, that'll work. And that's not going to work. Okay. 4th down and 15. Now I'm going to try another field goal. Because why not? If it worked so well last time. Switch back to Jacksonville. Because field goals, there's no way you can field goal unless a fumble happens, which is relatively rare. Okay, now this time, straight down. Why does it keep turning to the right? What am I doing? It keeps turning the thing to the right. I don't understand. Let me try something. Okay, unplug the turn it back, put it back in. I like his hitting to the right. He doesn't hit right that much. Every kick hitting to the right this time. Oh, maybe turn it on and off again works. Anyway, Jacksonville ball or board, 1 play away, face completely scoreless third quarter. Jeez, this is the exact opposite of the first 2 Jacksonville Orlando games. where it was just basically Jacksonville was unstoppable on defense, on offense, and Orlando was just kind of at their mercy. And, wow, like, what? How? Oh, is there like a hot cold thing in this game? I don't know. I'm just gonna call this. Yeah, I should not. But Tolliver's gonna get that one shot. Why is it? I don't understand. Alright, 2017, after a completely scoreless third quarter, Orlando leads in an NFL game. That is oddly no scoring. Oh, that one's wide open. That was wide open. Jacksonville takes the lead. First play of the fourth, points. Fourth quarter, the entire. Let me check. Was the entire third quarter scoreless? I just want to check. Yeah, it was. The entire third quarter was scoreless. I'm only going to tell because it's Jacksonville's, but it's 14-3-0. My gosh. My gosh. Well, let's hope for the crazy. Let's go for a crazy fourth quarter here. My goodness. Well, one pass because Tolliver got open, got past the defense, and they played zone, short zone instead of deep zone or man. So hey. Wagner. Wagner on about the 20-yard line or so. Now, Atlanta's gonna come back on the field to do something other than just throw complete passes all day. Was that Josh Bush? Josh Bush? How about that? Josh Bush was actually Grand Rapids 21XX, Tampa Bay 21XX, Grand Rapids 20XX, Grand Rapids 20XX, Tampa Bay 21XX, now Orlando 22XX, and also Chicago first half 22XX because he always been following Michael Bishop around. How about that? DeAndre Levy with a touchdown and a sixth touchdown to Orlando. They finally get some points on the board. Their first to come to the last play of the first half. Finally, some offense happening. Rush on the kick, and the extra point is good. Now Jacksonville will turn this kick right now. 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Again, this game will simply, all this game turns is Jackson. Somebody finally go 12-2 in one of my sims. Jacksonville had a chance, or San Jose had a chance. And Chicago had a chance to do it the final week, but none of them could achieve it. Will Jacksonville finally achieve the mystical magical 12-2? Let's see. Audible. They call it an audible. Oh, that was terrible. I don't know why I even threw that ball in the first place. Oh, boy. They run the ball and they get nowhere. It's not. Great. I'm just going to run this down there. Clock down. Off. Oh, that's just gross. Okay, good. Stupid nose. Ugh. Okay. Nope, he overthrows his man. Oh, yeah. Okay, Okay, well, if Orlando can get a touchdown here, they can absolutely make this game also winnable for Jacksonville. But a field goal would put this game in Jacksonville's grasp, and that's going to be a sack right there. Jacksonville could call a timeout. It's going to force Orlando to kick another field goal. So I can actually make it this time. Why is it going that way? Why is it keep tilting that way? I don't understand. I really don't understand why it keeps tilting that way. I mean, I'm pulling it down, going straight up, and it keeps tilting that way. Why? Don't pull it the other way, because I don't understand why it keeps tilting that way. Oh, well. Anyways, Jacksonville, they're running out of time. They need to get this touchdown in to make the game a little more close. Oh, crap. I don't know why I was throwing that way. Well, I know if I throw it away, it counts as safety. But wait, I turned penalties off. Oh, well. Second attempt from my own 3-yard line, Jackson. Yeah, I will absolutely work with that. The pass to Smith. He got it. Touchdown. He's all playing to get this runs just out running the corner. Running the corner because there's no safety. Don't know why you didn't come excited, honestly. Stop screens, but I mean. Okay, why does it keep tilting that way with all the kicks? I'm actually going side on this one. Why? 1 minute warning. Because I know I got to show Orlando, but 1 minute warning. So I'm talking Jacksonville, knowing that Orlando gets the, I don't know, it's a weird kind of thing. Anyways, let's try to get this offside kick going. That'll work. Oh, Orlando, Jacksonville got it. It didn't go 10 yards, but it went close enough. It's not like I'm trying to, like, I can do it. I can do it once I kick it with 0 yards. Like, I can't really once I kick in this game. Ooh, the Bluebirds are out. Oh, you got the Bluebirds are out. Jacksonville looks like a sweep possession lead on Orlando. Smith's got it at midfield. Bad. And the... I don't think it counts pass interference because the Monk kept rolling up against each other. Yeah, I can run 2 plays. Oh, or Orlando can call them out. Right, because you can just run the ball there, but I'm not going to run the ball because it wasn't the Jacksonville's offense. And we're going to lift plates, or they're calling our timeout. Hello, and we're going to do the exact same thing again. It does touchdown. Wait, did you just stop how we were running the play? I want you. Did you actually just stop? It looked like he just stopped. Wait. Looks like he just like stopped halfway through the pass being in the air. Let me check. He just goes. He goes. Oh no! It's the mock. He does stop. He does stop after the play. Back. He just like stopped after the play. He knows he got beat. He immediately enters the I screwed up animation. Anyways, now Jacksonville playing Atlanta for the rest of the game, and then we're down by 10 to Jacksonville. Point. This is again! I don't know why it's curled up like that. Oh, we're down by 11. Oh, well, time to play Orlando gets the miracle minute. Barry Wagner. By the way, this team for a rematch, almost certainly will have a rematch next week in the playoffs, because Tampa Bay plays the worst seed league in Pittsburgh off camera. Fleming, as one good starter, touchdown, he avoids the coach, even though against ragdoll physics, so it doesn't really matter. The coaches just fly off. No, I haven't heard that one yet. Why does it keep it throwing like that? Onside now, you're never going to go the onsider. You have no timeouts, so they have to stop. They want to stop the clock, you need this. That's too much. Way too much power. But, no, Jacksonville's got it. Alright, Jacksonville got their outside kicker. Orlando did not get theirs. Way too much power. Now I got to stop Jacksonville from doing anything. Touchdown would just be death. Run the ball would be, but maybe force a field goal. They have no timeouts. They cannot stop the clock. That's gonna be. I believe that's gonna be positive yards. Is it? Oh, it's not positive yards. Okay, he lost like half an inch, I guess. It's no forward progress, right? So I guess no 0 yard gain. All right, Jeff. We've got about 3 more times, and then just have enough of a chance. Well, that right there was not, that was a big time hit right there. So again, Orlando to win this game, Orlando would need Okay, they need to stop him on this play, get Jacksonville take a field goal. Oh, that's it. That's positive yards. That is the game. Your Jacksonville Sharks will be going 11. The Jacksonville Sharks will be going 12-2. I can't stop the clock. Jackson will be really super tricky. This kick before because it's gonna bounce off, get a touchdown, but I kind of what's gonna happen. Oh, I gotta find a way to stop my nose, maybe it's not. Anyways, let me just see who does what. Alright, that was the end of the game. Okay, so I'm not programming working on Jacksonville, but you're putting her as Wagner. Ugh, I don't know why. Let me check if anyone's worthy as the player of the game. So 2 turnovers to 1. Scoring? Let me see if I can read it off. Because it's okay, I gotta pick black and red because there you go. Let me see. 14, 3, 0, 21. There you go. So Jacksonville got 21 points in the 4th. Ugh. My nose. Alright, let me check who's playing the game on this one. By the way, with this result, Jacksonville and Orlando will rematch next week in the next round. Okay, similar enough. Alright, a little about similar percentage. Matter. Steve Smith got 3 touchdowns, exactly 100 yards, no drops. Offensive specialist. Yeah, he's pretty good. Let's see what he did on receiving for Jackson. Oh, shit ton of guys got receiving for Orlando. Blocking defense. Oh, I see 2 interceptions. Clevion. Touchdown? No, 2 interceptions for Clevion. That's pretty good, but he didn't do much else. Yeah, I'm going to give it to Steve Smith. Exactly the bare minimum for a player of the game for a receiver. 100 yards, 3 touchdowns, no drops, solid performance. Yeah. And thank you for watching the video. Sorry for getting my snot on the screen. Well, you know.